Okay, class, we're to our story, a very exciting story. And remember, we are working with expository text this week, which is facts, 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 lots of facts. Animal adaptation. What helps an animal survive? What would you do if you saw a skunk raise its tail? Run like crazy. How many of you guys have driven by a skunk that was hit on the side of the road and you could probably smell it before you could see it? If you knew anything about skunks, you would run in the opposite direction. Skunks have a built-in survival system. They can blast a predator with a horrible smelling spray produced by the glands under their tails. The special way that animals have to survive are called adaptations. These include physical traits such as a skunk spray and animals with bright colors markings that warn predators that they are poisonous, like our red mushroom. Some animals can sense the smallest vibrations on the ground. Others hear sounds from miles away. An adaptation that can also be a behavioral trait. An example of a behavioral trait would be birds that migrate south every winter to avoid harsh temperature. So it's not an adaptation for a bird to have wings, but it is its adaptation to fly south for the winter. That's called a behavioral adaptation. Just like most frogs and toads will bury themselves deep in the bottom of the pond for winter. They'll slow their heartbeat down so they don't have to breathe, and then they'll just hibernate all winter long in the mud under the pond. Those are behavioral adaptations. I like to call adaptations special gifts God gave you to survive. Staying warm. Brr. Imagine living in a place where the average annual temperature is an extraordinary 10 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. That's like below freezing. If you put water in a glass outside, every day it would freeze. I don't know that I'd like to live there. Welcome to the Arctic tundra of Alaska, Canada, Greenland, and Russia, home of the caribou. To stay warm, the caribou actually have 2 layers of fur and a thick layer of fat. They also have compact bodies. Only about 4 feet long, caribou weigh over 500 pounds, so they're short and really thick. The tip of the caribou's nose and mouth is called a muzzle. It is covered with short hair. This hair helps to warm the air before it inhaled into their lungs. It also helps to keep them warm as they push snow aside to find food. So these are plant eaters, and they got to push the snow aside to find some plants underneath the snow cover. That's how that they eat in the tundra, way far north. When a skunk turns and sprays a predator, the foul-smelling mist can travel up to 10 feet. Look out. I don't know if you know this, but if you ever got sprayed with a skunk, they say, or at least an old wives' tale is, if you take a bath with tomato juice, it'll take the smell away. Otherwise, that smell can last for up to a week. Yuck. All right, either that or just avoid skunks. Finding food. Every day, a caribou eats over 6 pounds of lichens. Caribou have unusual stomachs. The stomach's 4 chambers are designed to digest lichens. Could you imagine having 4 different sections of your stomach? It is one of the few foods that they can find in the winter. Even so, caribou still have a tough time in the coldest part of winter when their food sources decline. That means there's less of them. That's why they travel from the tundra to large forest areas where food is easier to find. When the melting snow dribbles into the streams, they know that it's time to return up north. Insects in disguise. Look closely at the photo of the tree branch. Can you spot the insect? Here it is. It's called a walking stick. It is a physmid. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Some walking sticks are known as leaf insects or walking sticks. Walking sticks look like leaves or twigs. These insects can change color to really blend in with their surroundings. In this way, they are camouflaged from predators. It's as if they disappear from sight. These insects are nocturnal, which means they are active at night. This is another adaptation that helps them avoid predators. It's hard to spot these insects in daylight, let alone at night. Water, please. In Florida's vast Everglades ecosystem, the dry season is brutal for many plants and animals. Alligators have found a way to survive these dry conditions in the freshwater marshes. They use their feet and snorts to clear dirt from holes in the limestone bedrock. When the ground dries up, the alligators can drink from their water holes. Other species benefit from these water holes too. Plants grow there. Other animals find water to survive the dry season. However, the animals that visit the alligator holes become easy prey. It's kind of like a trap that the alligators make. The normally motionless alligators may pounce on them without warning. But luckily, alligators eat only a few times each month. Many animals take their chances and revisit the alligator hole when they need water. In the end, it's all about survival. A lot of good information that we gained from this story about animal adaptations in our expository text. Take a look at your assignment today. In our assignment today, you're going to use our 8 vocabulary words. It says use the context clues, and they give you good clues to help you decide which vocabulary words fits best in the blank. You'll use each one once. And now this is a really strange story about a snake who doesn't like to eat mice. Well, most snakes love to eat mice. This guy's a little strange. All right, you may start with your names at the top. I want to do a couple with you. That Sybil, the snake, was not like the other snakes in his family. He didn't like to hunt for his meals, so he wasn't much of a, what word means hunt for his meals? Hunt for his meals. I thought that was pretty easy. I don't care to hunt to eat mice, he told his mother. They are not my blank, they are my friends. And that one I didn't know if you'd catch, but if he doesn't hunt them, they're not his prey. Which would mean he's what? Number 1. All right. We love to hunt mice, said his brothers and sisters. Sybil does not. His mouth waters at the thought of fruits and vegetables. He just blinks and drools. Drools, if you could think of a baby drooling, you might think of what word from our vocabulary, and he sees a good salad. Even though Sybil had teeth that could give a blank bite, causing something harm, he never does. Now, poisonous goes here, but we already talked about this once earlier today. It's not really poisonous, it's venomous. So we'll put poisonous there. I'd like to do one more, the last one. Because a friendly snake was so unusual to the mice, unusual keyword, they all thought Sybil was an extraordinary friend. All right, so I did 3. You got the other ones on your own. Good luck. God bless your day, and enjoy the rest of your day.